for the last week, and we think you'll really enjoy this play.
The play you'll be seeing today is called Pecos Bill. It is a tall tale, which means it has a lot of exaggerations. An exaggeration is something that probably wouldn't happen in real life.
Like the part Pecos Bill invented horses.
Yes, exactly.
Pecos Bill has a horse which was called Widowmaker. No one could ride the horse and live to tell about it.
You know what?
What?
I bet this audience would love to meet Pecos Bill and his horse.
Well, let's get those cowboys on stage and get the show rolling. Enjoy the show. Oh, he was a super cowboy and his name was Pecos Bill. There's never been another and I bet there never will. Tie-yi-yi-pee, he was a man of skill. The king of all the cowboys and his name was Pecos Bill. Yeehaw!
Well, boys, how's everything going at Perpetual Motion Ranch today?
Just fine, Pecos Bill. Just fine. Almost.
Yeah, Pecos Bill, everything's going smooth as cream. Well, sort of. Why, things are just perfect, Pecos Bill. That's what you call a super duper major rager, a number one problem. Perfect.
Why, boys, I believe you're trying to tell me something. Has something gone wrong at Perpetual Motion Ranch?
Well, that is, you see.
Now, don't get the idea we're complaining, Pecos Bill. You're the greatest cowboy in the world. Everybody knows that.
I reckon that's true, Larry.
And since Perpetual Motion is your ranch, of course it's the greatest ranch in the world.
It sure enough is, Al.
But there's just one teensy-weensy itty-bitty problem, Pecos Bill.
Oh, what's that?
There's no water.
Why, that doesn't sound like any problem, boys.
It doesn't?
Not for Pecos Bill. I'll just get on my horse, Widowmaker, and mosey on down the Rio Grande River, and then I'll take my lasso and I'll toss it in the river, and I'll just lasso up a great big hunk of water. Then I'll wrap the water in big brown paper and send it to you boys back here at the ranch.
You will?
Yep, I surely will. Say, any of you boys happen to have a postage stamp?
He invented cattle roundups and a ranch style barbecue. He invented spurs and saddles. He invented horses too. Tie-yi-yi-pee, he was a man of skill. The king of all the cowboys and his name was Pecos Bill. Then one day a street happened like a bolt from up above. Oh, Pecos Bill, he met a gal and promptly fell in love. Tie-yi-yi-pee, that was some howdy-do. When Pecos Bill, he fell in love with a gal named Slewfoot Sue.
Pecos Bill, I don't believe you know this young lady. This here is Slewfoot Sue. Slewfoot Sue. Say hello to the boss of this ranch, Pecos Bill.
How do you do, Pecos Bill?
How do you do, Slewfoot Sue? And will you marry me?
My goodness, you sure don't waste a girl's time, do you, Pecos Bill?
What would be the point? It's obvious we are meant for each other. After all, you're the prettiest girl west of the Mississippi and north of the equator. And I'm the handsomest man east of the Rocky Mountains and south of the moon. So will you marry me, Slewfoot Sue?
Well, now, I'll have to think that over a bit.
You will?
Now I thought it over. My answer is yes.
Tie-yi-yippee! Hey everybody, me and Slewfoot Sue are gonna get married tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I can't get married so soon, Pecos Bill. I have to wait until I get my trousseau.
Trousseau? What's a trousseau?
That's all the new clothes a gal needs to start her married life with.
Well, shucks. You don't need any new clothes, Slewfoot Sue. The clothes you've got on right now are real pretty. I like that flower sack you're wearing for a dress. I like those wagon wheels you're wearing for shoes. And I think that feather duster you got stuck in your hair for a bonnet is real nice.
Well, the one thing I've just got to get is a wedding dress with a bustle.
Bustle? What's a bustle?
That's a sort of little pillow thing that's attached to the back of a lady's dress. It's filled with coils of steel, and it's a real bouncy little thing. And it makes a lady look real stylish. I always said I wanted to get married in a wedding dress with a bustle.
Sue sent to Chicago for a wedding gown, a gown of yellow satin and a silver crown. She said, I can get married if I look a mess, and I will not be a bride without a bustle dress. Slewfoot Sue, waiting for the mailman. Slewfoot Sue, waiting for the pack. Slewfoot Sue, anxiously awaiting a wedding gown and satin with a bustle on the back.
My, Slewfoot Sue, don't you look pretty?
Why, thank you, Pecos Bill. You really like my dress?
I do indeed. And how about that fancy whatchamacallit thing in the back there? What do you say that was?
It's a bustle, Pecos Bill.
Oh, if I know a bustle can make somebody look so stylish, I would have ordered one for me too. Well, I guess we can go into the chapel now and start the wedding.
Not just yet, Pecos Bill. There's one more thing before we get married. You're supposed to give me a wedding present.
I am? I didn't know that. How about if I give you a wedding present after we're married?
That would be bad luck, Pecos Bill. It has to be before the wedding.
Then tell me what you'd like. You're such a pretty gal, and I do love you so. I'll give you anything you wish for.
Anything I wish for?
Anything at all, except my stamp collection, of course.
In that case, I want to go for a ride on Widowmaker.
What?
She says she wants to go for a ride on Widowmaker. Pecos Bill won't let her do that. He won't let anybody ride his horse Widowmaker except himself. He promised Widowmaker he'd never let anyone else ride him, and the cowboy can't break a promise. Lisa is not a promise he's made to his horse.
He promised Slewfoot Sue he'd give her anything she asked for.
Sorry, Slewfoot Sue, that's one thing I cannot do. I made a sacred promise to Widowmaker that as long as he lived, nobody would ever ride him but me. Ask me anything else, anything at all. I'll even give you my stamp collection. But don't ask me to let you ride my horse. Nobody will ever ride that horse but me.
Is that so? Well, watch this.
Slewfoot Sue's tossed away her bridal bouquet.
She's jumping on Widowmaker's back. She's grabbing a hold of the saddle with both hands.
Widowmaker's starting to buck.
Hold on, Slewfoot Sue. Hold on for dear life. Look at that stallion buck.
Look at that stallion kick. He's throwing Slewfoot Sue off the saddle.
She's sailing up into the air.
I told her not to. I told her not to.
Look, now Slewfoot Sue's starting to fall.
Down, down, down she comes.
She's gonna land right on her beautiful bustle.
Oh no, I can't look. I can't look.
Why, I declare, she landed on that bustle, and all the coils and springy things inside it made her bounce. She's headed back up again.
Up she goes.
And now she's starting to fall again.
Down she comes.
Bounce.
Up she goes.
And now she's starting to fall.
Down she comes.
Bounce.
Up she goes.
Say, Picklesville, this could go on all night.
All night. Nothing. This could go on forever.
You better stop from all that bouncing, Picklesville.
Otherwise, the wedding will never take place.
Oh, I'll stop Slewfoot Sue from bouncing, all right, boys. Don't you worry about that. I'll just let her go on for a while to teach her a lesson. But after a week or two, I'll invent something that will stop her. But as long for the wedding, that's something else. Again, I guess I'm not going to get married after all.
Not gonna get married, Picklesville.
But Slewfoot Sue's such a pretty gal.
And you know you love her with all your heart.
And you could really use a wife, Pecos.
Yes, boys, everything you say is true. But I could never marry any woman that tries to make me break a promise to my horse. After all, I'm a cowboy. And to a cowboy, a promise made to a horse is just the most sacred promise there is.
Oh, he was a super cowboy and his name was Pecos Bill. There's never been another and I bet there never will. Tie-yi-yi-bee, he was a man of skill. The king of all the cowboys and his name was Pecos Bill. Yee-haw! Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and here's a look of our cast.
My name's Sophie Volnick, and I was Red Hat Larry.
My name is McKay McCarthy and I was Ken Tex. My name is Elena Schultz and I was Matt Mead Al.
My name's Bentley Cuss, and I played Slewfoot Sue.
My name is George Muir and I played
Pecos
and I was in the chorus.
My name is Harrison Wolf, and I was in the chorus.
My name is Ray Stecklin, and I was in the chorus.